It's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me! I'm a peacock! You gotta let me fly! Have you ever met a person you say, hey, let me get some parfaits? They say, hell no, I don't like no parfaits.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Education laid the foundation.
I got a D+!
Heredity opened the door.
Oh!
And dedication took it from there.
Oh!
Do we really want to put the future of the company in Tommy's hands?
Paramount Pictures presents...
It's a clip, huh? Are you sure?
Chris Farley.
That's gonna leave a mark.
David Spade.
Yikes.
Tommy Boy.
Did you live under power lines as a kid or something?
Rated PG-13.
Welcome to Brick Wall Cinema, everyone. This week I got Lola and Sergio here, and I'm your host, Chance. And today we're talking about Tommy Boy in honor of Saturday Night, the movie coming out. Yeah, that's why we're doing this. And so let's go over the basic info. It's rated PG-13, directed by Peter Siegel, released in theaters on March 31st, 1995, with a runtime of an hour and 38 minutes and a budget of $20 million and a gross worldwide of $32 million. Not really a big hit, but I believe this was a cult classic when it came out. Like later when it came out on VHS, it got more popular. People recognized it more. And they're like, wow, I love this movie. It's great. So let's go into our first impressions watching this movie, Sergio and Lola. Who wants to go first?
Sergio should go first.
All right, you go, Sergio.
What do you want me to talk about?
First impressions.
Okay. So I knew nothing about the skit. Is it called a skit? Is it?
Well, per se, this movie wasn't based on an existing skit. It was based on the characters, like the actors. And since they were both on SNL, the creator of the SNL, Lorne Michaels, had the idea of making a movie centered on both of them. So he commissioned two writers to write a movie about these two actors and see what worked best for them.
Oh, okay. So it was more about like the actors really just going wild and doing what they do best and trying to make a movie out of it.
Yeah.
All right. I knew nothing about these actors outside of what is currently on today. And seeing them in this kind of movie is a welcome surprise. I'm not actually sure what to say about this movie. I liked it a lot. And it was a pretty satisfying story. I'm not going to lie about that. It didn't really feel overcomplicated and feel like there was plot holes or anywhere. It just felt like a really well put together movie.
All right. And what about you, Lola? What do you think about this movie?
Going in, I didn't really know much about it, and I didn't have very high expectations. I thought it was going to be really cliche, but honestly, overall, I enjoyed it. Honestly, I just thought it was going to be, oh, this is dumb guy over here. He's actually gonna be a business guy, and he'd just get into wacky shenanigans. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did. It was really fun.
All right. And I first saw this like a couple of years ago, and I didn't really think to think that much about it when I first saw it. I honestly thought that was just really funny and had a great time watching it. It makes you feel good watching it. It doesn't, because when you think of a movie by a big dumb guy and a smart out guy, buddy movie with both of them, you think, oh, it's gonna be very stereotypical. They're not gonna like each other at first, and then they're gonna slowly get together and like each other after a certain moment of them just having a powwow and just talking to each other about their backstories and understanding where they're coming from. And then next thing you know, they're best friends and they want to get to the end, and you know what I mean, right? That's those typical things.
Yeah.
But even though it has a lot of cliches in this movie, it subverted a lot of them too. Like, we'll get to it later, but I just want to bring up that there are subversions of things that you expect from this movie. And all right, so let's go into our favorite scenes then. I got 3, but since we have a guest here, Lola, you go first.
Okay. I think my 2 favorite scenes are when they're in the car and right after they had hit the deer ends up being alive and it like absolutely wrecks his car. I thought that was hilarious. Especially when it cuts back to Tommy and he just says, yeah, I can't believe it. That was cool. And then his friend just looks at him completely devastated that his car's messed up. And he's like, but oh, sorry about that car. I thought that was hilarious.
My car is completely destroyed.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome. but sorry about your car, man.
I remember once we saw that, because we all saw it together, and when Sergio saw it get hit, the next shot, it was them in the deer in the car. He couldn't stop laughing because he took the deer in the car. Oh my God, he took the deer in the car. Why would they take it? Him losing his shit over it. That's exactly how Sergio talked too.
That is, I can agree with that. It was hilarious.
I thought you guys noticed it at first, but then you guys were asking why am I laughing so much?
Well, I can't say.
Because I didn't expect you to laugh so hard, Sergio. You're very, what would you call it, Chance? What would be a word to describe Sergio?
Quiet.
What?
Quiet.
I was thinking stoic. You're very stoic. So I wasn't expecting you to laugh so hard.
Yeah, that's a better answer. That's a better word.
Yeah, I can't believe you just called him white. I didn't say
white. I said quiet.
I heard white.
Yeah, Sergio sounds white. What does that even mean? No.
That's why I was confused. I was like,
but
that has
about yourself.
What?
You said that's how people describe you, and that's how you described yourself.
Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about you.
Yeah, we'll get into Chance later, Sergio.
All right then.
No, we're not getting Chance later.
That's what you think. And then my second favorite scene was when they were at the gas station and Tommy was trying to fill up the tank, but he forgot to close the freaking car door, so he broke it and it got stuck, and instead of getting the gas, he just put it back and acted like nothing happened. And then his friend comes back to get in the car and the door falls off the hinges, and then Tommy said, "What'd you do?" I thought that was really funny.
Oh my God, I love that scene.
Hey, why don't you pump any gas?
They're all out. They only got diesel. Better go to the next station.
What'd you do?
All right, so what about you, Sergio?
My favorite scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me think. There's a lot of good stuff in this movie, but there was a few points where I just felt like it was just plain stupid. But if I had to pick one, sorry, I'm trying to draw from one I remember most. But you guys mostly mentioned them all. My favorite would probably be the bathroom scene where he keeps trying to change in the bathroom in the airplane.
I guess is it because?
Oh, that was hilarious.
Is it because he keeps on cutting back to everyone outside of the bathroom? You just hear him struggling.
Yes.
Yes, his loud struggling.
Things you can do.
And didn't the door absolutely get demolished?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting him to just straight plow through the door.
I don't know why I have a soft spot for movies where it has people in the bathrooms in airports or in airplanes and just does dirty humor inside of it. I think of Kangaroo Jack. Remember what happens in that movie?
Yeah, you've seen that? That movie's hilarious.
That movie's okay. And
I thought it was funny, but I haven't seen it in a while, so I couldn't be.
It lies to you, Lola.
It lies to me.
Okay, side tangent, I guess. Side tangent alert. Lola, you weren't around when it's advertised Kangaroo Jack, were you?
No.
Okay, so
I'm not old.
Are you familiar with the movie Snow Dogs?
Snow Dogs?
The Disney movie.
That's a very.
You mean Snow Buddies?
No, Snow Dogs. It's a live action movie.
There's no.
No, I'm not familiar with that.
Well, there was a part in the trailer where it had dogs talking on a beach, with the CGI mouths and everything like that, like a joke. It was supposed to be a dream sequence in a movie, but when they were making Kangaroo Jack, they were initially making it an R-rated movie called Down Under.
Oh.
And I mean, you can tell based on how they're making a movie because it's from Jerry Bruckheimer, the guy that did Bad Boys movies and Top Gun and The Rock and stuff like that. So he's mainly done action movies.
Yeah.
And so once that movie came out and it got really popular, they re-edited the movie and added a CGI talking kangaroo and put it in the dream sequence. And every single trailer for Kangaroo Jack had the rapping kangaroo.
Oh.
Even though that's a dream sequence. And the poster for Kangaroo Jack was with the rapper kangaroo with the hoodies on and the shades on. So if you don't know any better, you'll think you'd be talking about seeing a talking CGI rapping kangaroo the whole movie.
Yeah, that is the absolute opposite of the movie.
Yeah. But back to comparing it to Tommy Boy, I told seeing them in the bathroom saying I can't believe they're looking at money inside of a lavatory and saying something doesn't smell right. There's so much green in one little brown package. And like, oh, I got some, it slipped out my hand. I got to pick it back up.
Hey, you're not supposed to open this. Hey, man, it's like 50 grand there. Oh, my God. Something doesn't smell right here. Look at it. No, I'm looking. I've never seen so much green in one little brown package. And now it's in my hands. Oh, it slipped out. Here, help me scoop it up. Oh, this is one big load. What a mess. I just want to roll around in it. Hand me the rest of the pile. Can I hold it? No, dump it in the envelope.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
It's way more sus than he's making it sound. So
yeah. That's how they say it.
No, they don't.
Yes, that's exactly how they say it. Sergio, don't even dare think I'm over exaggerating right now. I usually do, but not for this.
I did not say they over exaggerate, and I'm not saying you're over exaggerating. I'm saying it's way more weird. It's way more sus in the actual scene.
Oh, they're saying that I'm making it seem more sus.
Can we talk about the running joke throughout the whole movie that I did not think would be a running joke, where they keep asking Tommy, did you eat paint chips as a child?
You guys
right? They always ask him that.
Yeah.
You guys gotta clarify that for me, because I don't know what paint chips are.
So, okay, back in the 90s and so, they used to have this thing where kids usually would eat lead paint chips in schools and then get knocked out and get poisoned because they were hungry. Everybody has Chris did a bit about this.
See, this is why you're supposed to pack your kids' Lunchables.
I remember this vividly because I just rewatched Everybody is Chris for the new reboot that just came out. So let me see if I can find it.
They need to stop rebooting classic shows.
They never will.
It's too much. And then why is it animated?
Which one?
So random. The Everybody Still Hates Chris reboot. Like they're rebooting it and they have it where I think Chris is set to be like a teacher or something.
Chance told me about that. I'm pretty sure they're just getting into nostalgia. And also because a lot of the people who are creating these shows are big fans of the original shows.
So this is it right here.
Before vending machines were put into schools, hungry kids often snacked on lead paint chips. This is good. If we had ladders, we'd have ate the asbestos.
What the heck? I know it's because that they're hungry. I get that. But how in the world would paint chips taste good?
They don't.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, they're eating it.
So you're saying that kids back then would just take the paint off the walls and eat it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if the paint's chipping, you can just peel it off.
Yeah. I think Sergio's heartbroken right now, or just having a realization right now, Lola.
I think so. I don't think it's that crazy. Unless you went to one of those like really rich schools where the paint never chipped.
I went to a charter school.
I went to a school. I don't know which kind.
You don't know what kind of school?
I went to a private school.
Oh, I see.
What do you mean? Wait, no. What do you mean by that?
You guys probably didn't have to deal with paint chipping.
No, I was lucky enough to get into a program for free lunches.
Well, yeah, that's the way to explain a paint chip joke.
I can't believe kids ate that though. As a kid, I did peel walls, which a teacher saw me see one time. She did not appreciate it, but it was already peeling and I was bored. But eating the paint chip is crazy.
I believe it. Kids done a lot more stupid things.
Like what?
I guess. Eat glue.
Yeah, eat glue.
Oh yeah, paste. I've seen that before. I've seen it like in Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
They did that in Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah, you don't remember that episode?
No.
Did you not watch Powerpuff Girls?
No, because I haven't seen one episode doesn't mean I haven't watched any episode of Powerpuff Girls. I've loved Powerpuff Girls.
And yet you can't remember the one episode? I forgot which episode.
I can't remember that one joke from that whole over 100 episode series.
Okay, excuse me, Chance Theoria, but Powerpuff Girls was a really big thing for me. I love Powerpuff Girls. I wish I had a Mojo Jojo plush, and also him is very iconic. Like the fact that you don't remember that episode, it's crazy to me.
That one episode, Lola, from what you're saying, and I don't think they're making a whole episode based on paint chips. I feel like that might be just one joke.
No, it's not an episode about paint chips. I just remember there was a kid eating paste and then something happened and he ended up becoming a paste monster.
You want me to explain it?
Yeah.
All right. So at the beginning of the episode, there's this kid who likes to eat paste and everyone makes fun of him for it. Buttercup gets on the table and throws a ball of paste at his face. And then the teacher comes over and saying to apologize. Buttercup doesn't want to apologize. Then they all go outside. And apparently some kind of fly or mosquito goes into a radioactive plant and finds its way, flies into some paste that the kid eats. And then he transforms into this big paste monster, kind of like Clayface.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up
There
right
you go.
now. Is it really called Pace Makes Waste?
Yes.
Yeah. That's exactly.
Basically, the whole episode is about Buttercup learning to apologize for being mean, a bully, basically.
Yeah. They have a no bullying policy in kindergarten. Can't be doing it.
Yeah, this kid looks like he would eat paste. So I didn't get to mention my favorite scenes. I have two favorite scenes, actually three, but you already said one of them. The first one is when Tommy is demonstrating what would happen if you tried the other guy's brake pads.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite scene in the movie. And I even used one of those clips from that scene for the theme song. It was oh my God. I love that bit.
Now let's see what happens when you're driving with the other guy's brake pads. You're driving along, and all of a sudden the kids are yelling from the back seat, I gotta go to the bathroom, Daddy. Not now, damn it. Truck tire. I can't stop. Help! And your family screaming, oh my God, we're burning alive. In comes a meat wagon. Woo, woo, woo. And the medic gets out and says, oh my God. New guy's in the corner puking his guts out. All because you want to save a couple extra pennies. And to me, it doesn't get out.
Well, now I know where that's from.
And when Richard saw the girl at the pool, that whole bit.
Oh, that was funny.
Yes. I just love the whole
scene was questionable.
Huh?
That whole scene was questionable.
Oh, definitely.
Not really.
Yes.
I mean, it's a little questionable.
How's it questionable?
But I mean, for the time, probably not that questionable.
Why would a girl in a hotel in a very public area go skinny dipping when she just saw a guy?
That is not the scene he's talking about, Sergio.
Yeah, it is.
That is the scene you're talking about? I thought you were talking about the scene where the father is showing Tommy his wife.
Yes.
His
No,
new
not
wife.
no,
And
not
then
that
Tommy
scene.
Goes, oh, they were talking about that scene.
I'm talking about how would that be my No, I love
I don't know.
Would it be weird to tell you that that's not the first comedy I've seen where a lady was skinny dipping at a public pool?
I mean, no, not really. I wouldn't think it's that weird. For the time, I think it makes sense.
I don't think it's weird. I just think the whole situation is just questionable.
It's not really that questionable.
Because, I mean, why would somebody be skinny dipping in a public hotel pool? That makes no sense.
Maybe she's free with her body.
What?
What?
Maybe she might be one of the nudists, and maybe she's part of a nudist colony.
But you go to a nudist beach for that. There
Not
are
always.
beaches specifically for that reason.
Nudist colonies don't wear clothes regardless. They wouldn't just hide themselves in public and then take them off their clothes in private.
Right. But they still have nude beaches for a reason. I think they're more popular in Europe, but we have nude beaches.
Yeah, but people be naked in their rooms. Why not be naked outside? You know, I'm gonna stop because I'm.
Wait, so you're telling me you, Chance, want to become a nudist and
I never said that. I never said the words "I" in this whole situation.
I just want to know where your head's at because you're supposed.
I never said me. I want to be. I don't never said any of that.
Okay. So you're just a nudist ally?
No, I'm saying that let people do what they want to do in living color.
What?
What?
Huh? Nah, run that back. What?
I was referencing.
Okay, so Sergio, I think your friend Chance, they have.
I don't have a problem.
He's always had problems.
I don't have that type of problem.
Sergio, you didn't tell me he had these kinds of problems. I feel kind of
about all the problems he had that I knew about.
I want a list of the problems he has so I can be mentally prepared for these problems.
No, there is no list because there is no problem.
Sergio, can you DM me that list, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
God, I swear to God, if you send that list, I am kicking you out the podcast.
Go ahead.
You can't kick him out. He's iconic.
Well, I'm the boss.
Where would this podcast be without my dry humor?
Exactly.
It'll be
Where would it be without you? He is the stoic boy to your golden retriever energetic with. You need it.
So you're saying I'm like Chris Farley and we're both like Chris Farley and David Spade right now?
Yes.
Yes. That is exactly what.
Oh, that sounds good. Melted chocolate inside the dash. That really ups the resale value.
I think you're going to be okay here. They have a thin candy shell. Surprised you didn't know that.
I think your brain has a thick candy shell.
Your brain has the shell on it.
Are you talking?
Shut up, Richard.
All right. Good way to segue it back into the movie. There you go. Good job, Chance. Thank you. My third.
I think that was mostly me and Sergio, but I'll let you take that.
Let him have it. It's the only thing he'll get right now.
Yeah, you're right. Continue.
All right, so let's go to our favorite quotes then, because this movie is very quotable. You want to go first, Lola?
I genuinely don't remember exactly what Tommy said, but I like the line he says right after every person says, "Did you used to eat paint chips as a kid?"
He just laughed and said, "Why?"
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid?
Why?
Yeah, he's just like, why? I think it's so funny because he's so happy while saying it. He's not even like, why would you ask me that? What? He's just like, why? I think that's funny.
What about you, Sergio?
I do not remember a single quote from this movie.
Are you serious? Not even a catchphrase or anything?
There's a catchphrase?
There's a couple.
The catchphrase? What catchphrase?
Like, son of a, or that's gotta leave a mark, or holy shnikes.
Holy shnikes, that's a catchphrase.
I only remember that he said that twice. I don't even remember that.
Really? I thought he said it like 5 times.
Yeah.
I only heard it twice.
You were paying attention.
He's just a little hard of hearing, Chance. Are you hearing phobic?
Am I hearing phobic? Are
Yes.
you hearing what you're saying, Lola?
Yes, I hear exactly what I'm saying. Sergio, would you say Chance is hearing phobic?
Are you saying I'm afraid of people that can hear?
He's a type of phobic, but I don't know if it's hearing phobic. I don't know if that's what it's called.
You're afraid of people who can't hear.
Why would I be afraid of people that can't hear?
Why are you discriminating against me, Chance?
Why would I be discriminating against someone that can't hear?
Why would you do that to me? I can't believe it.
I thought
You're
he
not
was your
that,
best
though.
friend, Chance.
Why are you doing this to me?
You're getting mad at me for you not being the thing you're accusing me of being afraid of.
It's okay, Sergio. I support you.
Thank you. It's good to know.
What is this support? You're not supporting anything. You're supporting the possibility of him being hearing phobic. That doesn't mean anything. I support you if you turn into a horse, but that is not going to happen. That's not right now.
Viewers, if you agree that Chance is hearing phobic, put that down in the comments.
No, don't.
Yes. All you need to say is Chance is hearing phobic.
I would be so pissed if that's the one time people start commenting on our post.
Actually, it would be a good way to actually get people involved.
No, not this way, Sergio. Not with this prompt.
Well, to have them respond to a question.
All right. Do you think Sergio and Lola are bullying Chance? Answer in the comment description below.
We totally are.
You're cool. All you have to say is Chance is hearing phobic down in the comments.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe bell 3 times.
Why 3 times?
Because if you hit it 3 times, then you subscribe.
No, you only have to hit it once.
Yeah, but if you hit it 2 more times, then it subscribes.
No, you only hit it once to subscribe.
You could, but you could also do it 3 times.
Why would you do it 3 times? That means you unsubscribe and then subscribe again.
Yeah, and then you end up subscribing.
Then you only need to press it once.
You know I'm always on your side, but I have to agree with Chance on this one.
Yes,
because
thank
3 times
you.
the charm. 3 times the charm, Sergio.
Yes.
But then that would make our numbers go haywire because people are unsubscribing as soon as they subscribe.
Really?
No.
Yes.
What the
I thought he was clicking the bell.
Yes, the bell, you click subscribe to subscribe, then you click on the bell to get to notifications. You can either choose to be notified for all videos, some videos, or no videos.
Okay, viewers, send us a like so that Chance can figure out how the YouTube algorithm works, and if clicking the bell 3 times makes you unsubscribe.
I know about the system. I made the system. I am the algorithm.
Then how come we're so unknown?
Because I wanted to be unknown, you bitch.
So you admitted
We're in the digital underground.
So you admitted to nerfing your own podcast.
We are in the digital underground. We are the digital underground.
I have no idea what that's a reference to.
Me neither.
It's not a reference to anything. It's the name of a band.
Never heard of it.
Oh.
They did the Humpty Dance.
Yo, what is he talking about?
We're talking about Tommy Boy. God. So you have no quotes. No quotes. So I got quotes. I'll pick
My
up your
favorite
slack.
quote is Chance's herophobic.
Oh my f***ing God.
Continue.
Okay, so I got Tommy saying, when he meets his brother, he's saying,
Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers gotta hug.
Aww.
and when Tommy is stuck in the middle of a lake on a sailboat with no wind, and some kids are mocking him at the shore saying,
Hey, Gilligan, did you eat the skipper?
You better pray to the god of skinny punks that this wind doesn't pick up, because I'll come over there and jam an oar up your ass.
And you wanna say that to people?
I never said I wanted to say that to people.
No,
There's a bunch
Sergio,
of-
that's a scene from the movie.
Yeah.
And you said that there's a bunch of quotes that you use and want to use.
Not that one, though.
Oh, I hope he doesn't.
None of these I want to use in my real life except brothers doesn't shake hands. Brothers got a hug.
Is that what you say to Sergio every time you give him a hug?
Yes.
Nope. He's never hugged me, though.
No.
I don't think so.
Wow.
No.
Try to get out sympathy points, huh, Sergio?
Chance. This is 2024. It's okay to hug your friend. It's okay for guys to hug.
Another one is when they're about to go make their first meeting and it says,
Hey, does this suit make me look fat?
No. Your face does.
Yeah.
and
Speaking of the fat jokes, sorry to interrupt. I like how the fat jokes aren't too overdone. I think they don't overdo their fat jokes.
yeah, they mainly focus on him being dumb.
Yeah, I like that because usually when there's a big person on screen, they do way too many fat jokes.
Yeah. And my last one is with Tommy catching Richard jerking off, him walking in and saying,
Richard, were you watching Spank Revision?
Okay, then, let's hit it.
Maybe you were watching a movie with that funny comedian. Oh, what's his name? Buddy Wackett? Hey, that's a pretty girl down there.
Good for her.
Geez, I wonder if she goes out with one of the Yankees.
Richard, who's your favorite little rascal? Alfalfa? Or is it Spanky? Sinner.
You don't know half the jokes, huh, Sergio?
What?
He was just laughing at the jokes. What do you mean?
Did
He was just laughing at the jokes. What do you mean?
Do you two know who Buddy Hackett is?
Buddy Hackett? No.
What about the Little Rascals?
What?
I know the Little Rascals.
I know what the Little Rascals is.
Okay, I'm
had
sorry.
That movie on VHS.
Okay, because no one knows what the Little Rascals are. Did you know that those were made in the 30s, Zola?
What? The Little Rascals?
Yeah,
Wasn't
see,
that
there you go.
movie?
That's what I
That movie
meant.
was not in the 30s. I know.
That was a reboot.
That was a reboot. What?
Yeah.
Nah.
The Rascals were originally movie shorts, silent movie shorts.
Okay, but what difference does that make?
Okay, but we're talking about the movie, which was
Because the movie didn't come out when this movie came out. The Little Rascals 90s movie didn't come out when Tommy Boy came out.
Okay, and?
Your point?
Wait, actually, you know what? I take it back. It came out a year before it. Never mind. Hold on.
Exactly. And we love the Little Rascals. Darla is adorable.
All right. So let's go into our notes then for Tommy Boy.
All right.
Dola, you got any notes for the movie?
No, I enjoyed it all the way through. No notes for me.
What about you, Sergio?
Nothing I can say about it, really. I didn't really take notes during the viewing, but nothing that we haven't already discussed.
Okay, so I'm guessing I'm to be the one that carries all the notes this time.
All right. Well, what are the notes?
It really took him 7 years to graduate. Hold on.
I'm surprised by that, considering what we just saw throughout the entire movie.
I feel like it's not that crazy. Because if you're getting what's it called? For each different degree you get, you're in school longer, like masters, bachelors.
Well,
I think he was in there for his bachelor's. That's usually what you go in for.
Or associates.
No, you go to like a community college for that. It looked like he was at a university.
Did you hear I finally graduated?
Yeah, and just a shade under a decade, too. All right.
You know, a lot of people go to college for 7 years.
I know. They're called doctors.
It was really refreshing to have like a screw up son and a dad and not be embarrassed by him in a movie.
Yeah, and I liked how even though he wasn't very smart, nobody was mean to him. He was still like likable.
Even the people that were mean to him weren't in the movie for long, except for Richard.
And I liked how even though his character is supposed to be like this dumb guy, he wasn't annoying. It was enjoyable to see him on screen.
He was very charismatic.
Yeah.
And let's see. I wasn't sure at first when I saw everyone at Tommy's job liking Tommy because like that could have just been the dad's, like the boss's son. I couldn't tell if it was actually genuine or just trying to rub up against the dad, like the boss's son.
I feel like it was genuine though.
Yeah.
Because it seems like, especially since they were in a small town, they were all kind of like a family.
Yeah, but I was thinking of something like Jumanji. Like, remember in the first movie where the kid was going to the dad's business and f***ed it up for the black guy there?
Oh, yeah.
What does that have to do with this?
I don't know. I just thought of that because that son of a boss and that owns a company has a son that's like meets with one black guy in the factory and messes up the job for him for a minute or for a long time.
You got him fired.
Yeah, and in this one, he didn't really get fired, but he still messed up on what he was doing.
Well, yeah, but
there are comparisons here, Sergio. Trust me on this.
You're right. They both go on a long road trip trying to save the company. I can totally see it.
Oh, you dick.
But another reason why I would say it was genuine is because even though all of them were being nice to him, throughout the movie, wasn't there that one bald guy who Tommy was being stupid and he brought that up and he was like, he essentially called him an idiot. I don't remember exactly.
Oh, no. I think he just called him an idiot. You're right about that.
Hey, Tommy, maybe you should go back to college for another 7 years and study at Globe.
And like, what's her name? His love interest in the movie called him out like saying, hey, screw you. That's her exact words too.
Oh, and forget about RT. He's just pissed off because he recently found out what a loser he is.
What a loser here.
Seems like everyone was pretty honest about how they felt, especially his friend. I forgot his name from the movie.
Which one?
Who went on the road trip with him?
Oh, Richard?
I think it was Richard. Yeah, Richard. Even though he was the boss's son, he showed no shame about dissing him the entire movie.
You're like, let me guess, you're thinking of the scene with him at the wedding saying,
They're ready for you, sir.
Good. Well, we're ready too. So, how do we look?
Chubby? I think that's the champagne talking.
And then the scene where he literally is with him off the plane, escorts him to his office.
Oh, yeah, with the M&Ms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hey, Sergio, Lola, what did you two think about the dad dying?
I thought it was quick. I did not expect that.
Yeah, it was really quick. I was like so confused. And at first I thought his wife had did it, and then we find out that they didn't do it at all. It was natural causes. So that surprised me. I thought it was gonna be like she killed him for his money, which they do kind of go back to that because they're like, now we get his money. But they didn't even plan for him to die, right?
I think that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny thinking about like they were gonna end up trying to take the inheritance, but like, wow, what are the chances? Might as well just take the advantage right now.
Yeah, that happened like so fast. I was kind of thrown off. I was like, what?
Maybe that would have made it too dark because it's in his heart it is a comedy. So if you're having two people that are trying to kill the main character's dad after just meeting them and getting along with the son and everything, that seems really dark.
I guess that would be really morbid.
Yeah. And also, if they do that, then they didn't need more than just getting hit in the nuts and getting hit by a car at the end of the movie. They need more. Like they need to go jail or electrocute or something like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because that's murder.
Let the pay the time. You do the crime, you got to pay the time.
He did go to jail though.
That's not enough though. It's not enough.
I mean, he did get attacked by a dog. He did get like hit by a car. He did get crushed by the nuts. That's a lot.
He's saying that would not be enough if he actually killed the dad.
So, yeah.
Do you think that was enough for him, even though he didn't do anything?
I think so.
I mean, yeah.
I'm comparing it to the Three Stooges. Remember the Three Stooges movie that came out a couple years ago?
Where they kept trying to kill the guy?
Yes. That's what I'm thinking. Like, they need something like that.
Oh.
Even though it's not the same type of movie and different type of slapstick, I still think they should have done something like that. But back to Tommy Boy. Why was the old business lady always talking about horrors coming to town if the factory went down?
I think that's just how.
Oh no! No, her husband literally said it. He said after he went to war, he went to like the pub or something.
No, he went to spend a night with a prostitute.
Yeah,
his life's never been the same since.
Yeah, it's never been the same since.
No, his life has been hell ever since. That's what he said.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Hell ever since.
Whores running around doing their little behind shake for the menfolk.
I kind of like her idea.
For Christ's sake. Once during the war, I visited a prostitute, and my life has been a living hell ever since.
I wanted to know what you guys saw when you saw the mom and son make out.
I was just like, whoa. This is not Alabama. What is going on? I was very thrown off for a bit. I was like, what? I thought that was your son? What is going on?
Yeah. I was confused.
Honestly, I didn't think twice. I did think twice about it, but I wasn't like, shocked by it because recently I watched That's My Boy.
Mm.
And
what's that?
The Adam Sandler movie with him being a deadbeat dad that had sex with a teacher.
Oh.
Wait, you never heard of this?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Maybe, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I ever watched it.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to watch it later because we're doing the Sandler verse. But that's like a later one of his movies where he we're in high school. He has a crush on a teacher, and the teacher actually has sex with him multiple times. And once they find out about it, she goes to jail, and the son distances himself once he's of legal age, and the dad tries to come back into his life. Sergio, I bet you heard of it because you love Adam Sandler movies.
Are you sure that's an Adam Sandler movie?
Am I sure it's an Adam Sandler? Lola.
I'm just saying, because like By the description of this movie, I'm just so confused. What's the movie called?
That's my boy.
So what the IRS say?
You haven't paid taxes since '94, Donnie.
I'm going to prison if I don't get 43 lives.
Holy cow, that's my boy.
He moved out when he turned 18. I haven't seen him since.
He's one of the youngest hedge fund managers in the financial industry.
Maybe your son can help you.
Todd, your old man is here.
Donnie, what are you doing here?
What type of guy would miss his son's wedding?
You were basically the worst parent ever.
I was awesome!
You let me eat cake and lollipops for breakfast every day.
That's what you asked for.
You're supposed to say no.
I didn't know what I was doing. I was 13, 14 years old.
You know what I remember? Is me having to drive you home because you were too drunk.
Somebody's hammered. They have another guy drive home.
I was 8.
You drove like a champ, too. Huh?
Wait, you never heard of this, Sergio?
No, I have not heard of this movie.
This came out in
Right?
2012.
Thank you, Sergio. I've never heard of this movie.
It came out,
No wonder why I never heard of it.
it came out the same year as Hotel Transylvania.
Yes, I was 10.
And it had Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg in both the movies.
Yes, and
Both amazing actors. So
Okay.
what I'm hearing is I need to add this to my list.
No, you don't.
This is rated R, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, no wonder we didn't see it.
I saw it on Comedy Central at first, and then I saw it on Netflix because they censored it on Comedy Central. So I saw it on Netflix like a couple weeks ago. And there's a part of the movie. Oh, gosh, should I even tell you since you haven't seen it and now you want to watch it? Okay, so there's a part of the movie where the bride is about to marry Andy Samberg. And then also at the party, at the wedding family, they have her best friend come over, which is a guy that was in the military. Later in the movie, we find out that on the night of before the wedding, they can't sleep together. So the army person takes her back home to the hotel. And the Adam Sandler's trying to make amends, say sorry to her for being an asshole. And he walks into her room and it turns out that they're both making out with each other, actually having sex with each other. And the reason why it's messed up is because they're brother and sister.
That's weird.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Sergio's not even answering right now. He sounds like he's just shocked right now.
Chad, adultery is bad, but incest is bad. Oh, please don't let him tell Mommy about our secret tickle time. Secret tickle time? You got a name for it? Yeah. And we're the United States military, man, no less. You are a disgrace to their uniform!
No, he's not a Marine. He buys those uniforms on eBay so Dad doesn't find out he's a modern jazz dancer.
What? That's possibly worse than the incest thing.
See, now you know why I scarred watching this movie. And that's why I don't want you to go down the same road I did.
Okay, now I'm just mad.
How old were you when you watched this?
It was on TV. It was on Comedy Central like one night.
How old were you when you watched this?
Well, let's see. It came out in 2012, and so give it like 2 years.
9 or 10.
Like around 2 years. So it came out in 2003. I was born in 2003. 2014. I was 11.
You were 9 or 10.
I was 11.
You watched this at 11 years old. That explains so much.
No,
Wait, how'd you be 11?
How would I explain so much?
Sergio, how is your day going?
No. Go back to what you said about how this explains so much. Because I'm getting scared. What do you mean by that?
So continue playing the video.
No, Lola, what do you mean by that?
Don't you usually have a dirty mind about this kind of stuff?
Me? Not about incest?
That is not what I'm saying. I will not be explaining. So Sergio, how's your day going?
Don't answer, Sergio. Don't you dare answer. No. Ask her about what she meant by that. Ask her what she meant. If you don't do it, I'm dead. You're dead to me.
Okay, then. I mean, you already said that to me before.
I mean it.
Okay, then. So basically, I just got back from school.
You're dead to me.
And I'm kind of excited to take my sisters out to go see a movie in the theaters.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. Are you gonna see it tonight?
What?
Are you gonna see that movie with your sisters tonight?
Yeah, Transformers 1.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I've seen some clips of that. It looks like it's gonna be really funny.
Oh my god.
It's actually a really good movie. I recommend you watch it if you want to get into Transformers. It's like a really good starting point for new viewers.
Can we go back to talking about the movie now, please?
What do we want? What should we talk about? Because I'm pretty sure we already talked about everything else.
So there's more notes I have still.
Then continue. I said play the video.
Oh, I thought you were talking about playing the movie. That's my boy still.
Oh, well, my bad.
So, this is not the first time David Spade actually played a flight attendant. That's like a snarky one.
I did not know that.
Yeah, there was this guy on SNL where he was an asshole flight attendant telling everyone bye-bye. with a couple of faces you might know too. It was called Total Bastard Airlines.
Okay, here we go. Thanks for flying with us. Bye-bye.
Is this a skit?
Bye-bye. Thanks now.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hey, you live here in Pittsburgh?
No, actually, I'm here.
Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm getting a connecting flight to Denver, and I was wondering, do you know the gate?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm just about to go.
Bye-bye.
But if you just wait.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Bye-bye. You're very heavy.
What'd you say?
What? I said bye-bye. I just said bye-bye 40 times in a row. Why would I say anything else? It doesn't make sense. Did I just say something without knowing it? No, go, bye-bye.
It's just like my
Hi, what are you listening to?
Hits from the 70s.
Whoa, the 70s. I love the 70s. Aw, bye-bye. Say bye. Bye-bye. Do the bye-bye. Do the bye-bye. That's the way, bye-bye. I like it.
Okay,
Bye-bye,
show's over, folks.
Bye-bye.
Let's move.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye. I thought that was a funny skit, honestly. I think that's why they had it in the movie.
That's a visual representation of I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah.
It's just bye-bye. Bye-bye.
That's more or less representation for everyone who works in customer service.
Yeah, that's how I used to work when I used to work at Stater Brothers.
I see.
Yeah. I love how in the ending of the movie where you see Tommy talking to what is his name, Callahan?
Yes.
Wait, no, that's his last name. When Tommy is talking to the Dan Aykroyd's character in front of the cameras.
It starts with a Z, Savinsky or something like that?
I think Savinsky.
Savinsky. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Every other movie would have like all the people in the world watching at the same time, like, come on, Tommy, you can do it. You got it. But in this one, he just had showing everyone else saying, I don't care. Switch to something else. Put something else on. You want to watch Gladiator? Yeah, put it on. Or watch the Looney Tunes. But the only people that care are the people at work at the factory, which is actually really nice. It makes it like a smaller deal.
It is a small deal.
Even though it's a big deal to them, it's a smaller deal for everyone else.
Yep.
Let's go to our ratings then.
All right.
All right. I'll give this 5 stars. I loved it. I have so much fun with it. It made me feel good watching it. And also, it just was really funny. Even though it doesn't feel like it's doing a lot in this movie, it doesn't need to do a lot to strike a feeling or strike a chord with you. What about you, Lola?
I'd give it 5 stars as well. All the jokes were good. None of them overstayed their welcome. It was great. Very funny.
Awesome. And what about you, Sergio?
I give it a 4 out of 5.
Really? Why?
Some of the jokes I felt like went on too long, like the one where you said where he was demonstrating why he should take his breaks. I felt like that went on too long and he overdid it a bit. Some of the jokes felt like that, but overall I had a good time.
All right. And
All right.
let's go into our trivia.
Trivia.
So I'm putting my nerd specs for this one.
I thought we already went over a bunch of trivia.
We didn't go over a bunch of trivia. I went over my notes. These are facts.
Facts. Let's state the facts.
Yeah, it's just the facts.
All right, then go ahead.
So in Tommy's U.S. history final, one of the questions was Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, and blank Hancock were all
Herbie Hancock.
Yeah, we're all framers of the Constitution. In which Tommy answers Herbie Hancock instead of John Hancock. But except that neither Jefferson nor Hancock were involved in the framing of the Constitution. It was just James Madison.
James Madison wrote it.
What?
James Madison, he wrote it, but everyone else came up with ideas of how to.
Yeah, weren't they all involved?
They weren't framers of the Constitution. They weren't framers.
No, they talked about what should be included in it. That's the frame. Then James Madison wrote it.
Yeah, so they were included.
They signed it. That's the difference.
Potato. They helped.
Difference in whether or not they're framers?
That's the difference, Sergio. Someone's agreeing or signing something doesn't mean that they help write it. When you accept the terms and conditions on Apple, doesn't mean you help write the terms and conditions.
No.
Exactly.
But it's not a term of agreement. It's a constitution of how they should run their government.
Yeah, they were involved some way, shape, or form.
They were by the fact that they signed it.
Okay.
Yeah. I told you my nerd glasses for this one. All right. So the other trivia fact is the blonde woman at the motel pool, played by model Lori Kit Kat Bagley, dated Chris Farley at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And funny enough, not really funny enough, but Chris Farley was actually completely sober during filming. However,
shouldn't everybody? But continue.
Well,
he usually does drugs.
Yeah, that's how he died.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was not aware of that.
He died over cocaine and morphine overdose.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't mean to break it down. It sucks.
Yeah.
He died in 97.
He died young.
Wait, he died in 97 or at 97?
In 97.
In 97. He died at 33.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard younger actually.
Yeah, but however, because of this movie, he developed another addiction, a coffee addiction. Probably would have up to 27 cups of cappuccino every day.
Well, that's definitely not good for you.
And sometimes three at a time before every scene.
Oh, wow. That's way too much caffeine.
Yeah, it was a lot. And David Spade refused to let the set stylist work on his hair. And this accounts for his hair's tousled appearance throughout the whole movie. And crew members would actually joke that his hair looked like a toupee. And so that's what led to the gag in the movie where his hair flies back.
Makes sense. It kind of came at the last, at kind of like the end game of it.
Yeah, it was a later addition. And Chris Farley insisted that he would do all of his own comedic stunts for Tommy Boy. The film crew said that they would get a professional stuntman for the flat on your face stunt where he falls and kills the table. But he said, no way, I'll do it myself, which became one of the most iconic scenes in the movie. All right. Well, I think we call that an episode. I'm Chance.
I'm Sergio.
I'm Lola.
Have a cinematic day. Bye-bye.
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 Bye.
Wow, you just had to ruin the flow, Sergio.
Exactly.
No, that's his character. He's stoic.
Exactly.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok at Brick Wall Cinema. Have a cinematic day.